How are you?
Good, thank you.
This is
Just give me a second.
sure thing.
Give me a second.
Well, very quick.
He's our regional head.
So AutoStore, where's AutoStore located originally?
We're a Norwegian company with offices around the world.
Are you two stopping by Korea, or are you living in Korea?
Go ahead, Philip.
I'm based in Singapore. I look after the APAC business development. We have our local team here, and they can be around any second.
And I'm based in the U.S.,
really?
global head of our retail business unit.
Where is that in the U.S.? I'm from the U.S., so.
In Colorado, Denver.
Oh, in Colorado, great, cool. My brother lived out there. I loved it. It's great, good location. So, as soon as he's done, we'll find out a little more. Can you give me a very brief introduction about AutoStore?
Sure, I can do it.
Yeah.
So, AutoStore, we are pioneering the cube storage system. What we offer to the market is a goods-to-person application. So, we have one of the best storage densities on the market. Traditionally, we can save 75% of the floor space of the typical warehouse by applying that sort of technology. And on top of that, we come with a very high throughput and speed, providing workstations which typically can pick up to 650 lines an hour on a workstation. So you get a very good picker productivity out of the ports, which you see here.
Yes.
And we have currently about 950 installations all over the globe, and also references here in Korea to prove that our tech is really working and doing successful logistics for our clients.
Is this your first time coming to Korea Pack?
No.
Were you here last year?
Well, we were not here last year.
Oh, right, coronavirus, excuse me, right.
Correct, COVID was an issue last year. But no, I mean, Philip's been in the region doing business for quite a number of years. And AutoStore has established an office here in Korea 2 years ago.
Oh, just 2 years, great. And so what is your expectations for AutoStore in the Korean market?
I have a huge opportunity, candidly, with our value proposition around density and throughput. I think we're really well positioned to service this market quite well.
Absolutely. Space is certainly a premium here in Korea, so being able to optimize that space would be good. Can we take a quick look at the product itself? So this is kind of a model of the system of how it would work?
Exactly. So a typical system would be as tall as 6 meters. And you can store bins right on top of each other, right next to each other. And by doing that sort of storage, you save all the walking aisles. So
right.
In the whole warehouse, you don't lose any space for the pickers to move around, or forklift trucks to transport goods from A to B. And by compacting all the storage together, we get, as I said, storage density 4 times larger than in traditional manual warehouses.
And so it looks like, based on what I'm watching here, you basically can put your product here, and then it'll somehow move around in there and then be stored back here, and then when you need something back, you just type it in.
Correct. It's a goods to person station, right? So the system receives orders. Those orders get broken down into individual items, and bins can be presented 1 item per bin or multiple items per bin, and then it's all about saving footsteps. So instead of a person having to walk to that item, the item is brought to them, increasing productivity dramatically.
Well, this is fascinating. I feel like I'm learning a lot just by even being next to it, figuring out how this. I feel dumb not even thinking about the idea of saving aisle space and how that could actually really make it a much more effective use of your warehouse capabilities. So thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us and showing us your products. Really appreciate it.
Thanks.
Yeah. And good luck this week. Great.
Thank you.
Thank you. So that was pretty cool. We got to see a little bit of a solution right there when it comes to the saving space at your warehouse and just being able to take advantage of that.